can do, sir, please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you, please. Please. Please.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You're not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Today's video takes us to the great state of West Virginia, where we find a Long Island loser being trespassed. Oh, dearie me. Now, this is an older video that Sean posted on a Throwback Thursday, but we all like to see frauditors get trespassed, especially the Long Island loser. So let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
We don't want you recording in here, I'm sorry. We're not giving you permission to record us.
You're not giving me permission?
No.
I'm just taking some pictures and video, ma'am.
Are you videoing?
Yeah, I'm taking some video, yeah.
But I don't want to be on your video.
But you weren't on the video until
I am right now.
because you started talking to me, ma'am, right? That doesn't make sense.
Well, Sean, nothing you do makes any sense to any of us either, except for when you get arrested. Now that makes perfect sense to all of us. Sean's a freedom fighter. He's fighting for freedoms that we already enjoy here in America. I don't know what his deal is. I guess he can't find a real job. Is that what the deal is, Sean? Because of that criminal record you have, you can't find a real job? Oh, dearie me.
Excuse me, sir?
You can't videotape in here.
Who are you?
I'm security of the courthouse.
Let's take a step back.
No, you can't videotape in here.
You're security? Are you
Yes.
law enforcement or
Yes.
just security?
Yes, I'm law enforcement, yes.
Part of law enforcement?
Yes.
So what agency do you work for?
For the Sheriff's Department, Greenville County Sheriff's Department.
Okay.
You can't videotape in here.
Why is that? This is public area, sir.
You cannot videotape in here. Let's go.
Sir, this is a public area.
When I think of a public space or a public area, I think of the beach on a hot day, or maybe the park for a concert. I don't think of an office building as a public space. What the hell is wrong with frauditors anyway?
Hey, call a deputy.
He just told him to call a deputy for what? Let's go see if we can speak to his supervisor. So are you a supervisor here? Or
Pardon?
are you a supervisor here, sir?
Well, there's security. What's going on?
Oh, I'm just trying to record and gather some news content.
Oh, most certainly. Gathering content for his lame YouTube channel. I think Sean was the first one that came up with that line. I'm going to go ahead and give him credit for that. You know, there's so many frauditors out here who use that line now, but I believe Sean was the first guy I heard say that. Yeah, kind of like Glenn Serio, where, well, I can't really say the things that he said, but sweep the leg is a good one. Yeah, we'll give Glenn Serio credit with sweeping the leg, and Sean credit for this.
But then the other security guard.
Hey, this right now. Are you videoing for?
What makes me suspicious, sir?
Are you videoing for?
What makes me suspicious, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not answering any more questions. So we got the deputy down here. Hopefully we can sort this all out peacefully.
I take my case to you good people. If you saw this man lurking about in your office building, wouldn't you think he's suspicious? I mean, look at him. Come on now, good people. Look at him.
Excuse me, ma'am. Yeah, are you the deputy that this gentleman just called?
the sheriff's office.
And can I get your name and badge number, please, sir?
Do what?
Your name and badge number, sir?
For what reason?
Because just to identify yourself to a member of the public, that's all.
Asking for a name and badge number is meant to intimidate the officer. It's meant to show that Sean has power over his public servants and they have to do what he wants. The only thing is, Sean, these aren't your typical cops and they're not going to fall for your nonsense.
No, work from the county.
You're from the county? That's it?
Yeah, that's all you're getting from me.
Why would that be?
I don't know what you're using it for.
Because you're a public official, so you're a public servant. I'm just asking
You're
for your
smart,
name.
guy. Figure it out.
I'm not sure I need to talk to a county clerk, I think.
Okay. All right, let's go try and do our public records request for the county here. We got a little sidetracked, but hopefully everything works out and everything's all right. Excuse me, where would I do an open records request for the county?
Now keep in mind, good folks, Sean lives in Long Island, New York, and he's in West Virginia. So what the hell does he care about public records for in West Virginia? Oh, that's because it's his right, no doubt.
What is it?
An open records request for the county? I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story. I'm trying to get some public information, like an open records request. Have you ever heard of that? Freedom of Information Act.
I'm not. Are you talking about like court cases or what?
No, I'm talking about for the county itself, like as far as the people who work for the county, public information. Like I need to know who's the names of the people working for the county here, their salaries, title.
She's not even here. Is Kelly here? I don't know. I was looking for Kelly and I didn't see her.
These frauditors are all the same. They want names, they want titles, they want salaries of all employees. Why? That's another intimidation factor. Just reminding the public employees that they're public and all the things they do in their job are public. It's a crazy world out there, let me tell you.
Hopefully someone can help us out.
It would be with the county commission. I just don't. Our boss isn't here, so I don't know where exactly it's published or where you would find it.
Yeah, it's usually like a form where I fill out and I can request public documents.
That might be through the county commission. I tried calling her. Their office is downstairs.
Okay.
To the right.
All right.
But I tried calling her, but she didn't answer.
All right. Well, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, Sean, you need to hook up with Goat Boy, because he says he can write his FOIA request on a napkin and give it to the janitor. Imagine that. Giving a piece of napkin to a janitor and telling him to turn it in. As a janitor, I think he'd just probably throw it in the rubbish.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
With something?
Yeah, I'm here to do an open records request for the county. Excuse me. Public records request. I'm sorry. No one knew what that was upstairs. So.
Are you filming right now?
Yeah, I'm taking some pictures and video. That's correct. I'm an independent journalist.
Okay. I was gonna say you can answer her. I thought maybe it was my banker. I came down there, but it's not. Well, you have to fill out a FOIA request.
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
Do you have one here?
We don't have a form.
I could just write it on a piece of paper. That's fine. That's fine.
Keep in mind, Sean, just because you post videos on YouTube and other platforms does not make you a journalist. Did you go to journalism school by chance? Oh, that's right. All he has to do is pick up his mama's cell phone camera, and that makes him a journalist automatically.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Good.
Are you in charge of the gentleman upstairs?
Yes.
The security? Can I just get your name, sir?
I'm sheriff.
You're the sheriff? And your name, sir?
Bruce.
Bruce. Okay. Sheriff Bruce. The security upstairs were, escalating the situation, wouldn't identify themselves to me. I'm trying to explain to them that I'm just an independent journalist gathering content for a story. They told me that that I wasn't permitted to record in publicly accessible areas. So
Well, there are some security
Yeah, there are
concerns with
security
that.
concerns,
security
and
concerns.
you can't violate those.
What are the security concerns?
The security concern with the building. You just can't videotape anywhere you want.
That's for sure. Anywhere that's publicly accessible or a public area, I can record.
Sean lives in close proximity to New York City. There's a lot of public areas you could go and record there, Sean. And I'll tell you what, I bet those videos would be a damn sight more interesting than what you post now, because you got all kinds of crazy people walking around New York. There's no doubt about that.
It's like I'm doing right now.
In fact, you need to stop doing that.
I need to stop recording. No, I'm not going to. There's nothing illegal about what I'm doing here. I'm just recording.
Well, what's your name?
My first name's Sean. Can I get your name, ma'am?
Sure, it's Britt Ledway.
Oh, okay.
What's your last name?
Sheriff Bruce. I don't want to give any personal identifying information, only because I'm still...
identifying information from us.
You only gave me your first name, Bruce.
My last name's Slime.
Sir, we
What's
have
yours?
a lot of people who have legal problems in this building, and so it's absolutely justifiable to ask you to identify yourself.
I just told you my name is Sean.
Frauditors never give out their last name because they're afraid you're going to run their name through the database and find out they've been arrested. Or worse. Isn't that right, Sean? Yeah, Sean's got a lot to hide, don't you, sweet thing? Little sweet thing.
I'm working on a story. The reason why is that I don't want to compromise the story before it's published. That's the only reason. I don't want to compromise the story I'm working on before it's published.
So who are you working with?
I'm an independent journalist. That means I work for myself.
Where are you based out of?
I don't want to give any identifying information, just not to compromise my story. That's all.
Well, it's appropriate to ask you to exit the courthouse if you're not willing to identify yourself.
That is
Because of security reasons.
that is not accurate at all.
That is accurate.
This is a public building. I have a right to access the public building. How you doing today,
You have a
sir?
right to know who's in the building.
You don't.
Yes,
do you
we
get
do.
do you get everybody's ID when they walk in the building, sir? Or is it just
Ask
because?
for it, yes.
No, that's not true at all. That would be a violation of the Fourth Amendment of the United States Constitution, sir.
I'm so confused by that. Now, I've always been confused when frauditors talk about the Fourth Amendment. Because the Fourth Amendment was designed to keep public authorities from your personal possessions in your home. No, they didn't have cars back when the Fourth Amendment was drafted, but it was primarily designed for your home. These days it applies to your car as well. But showing your ID is not a violation of the Fourth Amendment. So shut your mouth.
You should know that as the sheriff.
Amendment is.
Yeah, the right to search and seizure. You can't seize my identity. You can't seize my identity.
Okay, come on.
Okay, don't put your hands on me.
Well,
If I do, I'm trying to do a FOIA request. I'm trying to do a FOIA request. I have a right to access public
You
information.
need to film the building to do a FOIA request.
Yes, I do. I'm a journalist. It's called. You ever heard of the First Amendment, ma'am?
She's the
Okay, so the First Amendment, what does it give us? The freedom of press, correct?
Gives you the freedom
So you're trampling on my freedom of press. It gives us all the freedom of press too.
Alright, come on.
Will you arrest me if I do not leave the building?
Oh my goodness, I think that Sean has been watching Looney Lana's videos. If I don't leave, will I be arrested? I'm gonna make a collage of that. Yeah, I got about 6 auditors who love to say that. I'm gonna make it into one big video. Let's see if you can copyright strike that, morons. But anyway, let's get back to our story.
We need to be clear because we need to be clear. Just want to be clear because what happens next is a federal civil rights lawsuit, ma'am, and it's on you.
Well, here I'm asking you to leave. I'm giving you.
Can I get your title?
To leave.
Can I get your title, and then I will leave.
I'm asking you to leave, please.
So if I do not leave, you will arrest me.
Yes.
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Well, keep it up, and you'll see it on the criminal report. Keep going.
Am I not making an attempt to leave, sir?
Slowly, but yeah.
Okay.
This is how a lot of frauditors get arrested because they're asked to leave, but they take their good old time about it. Just like Sean, he's walking backwards just so he can get some more video. And what's he want to do? He wants to file a federal lawsuit for violation of civil rights. It's not civil rights, it's civil liberties, you stupid ninny.
Are you going to tell me to run?
No.
Okay, great. So I will make my way.
Watch out, you're going to hit the wall.
I will make my way.
It's kind of hard
So
to
your
see
name
where
is
you're going.
Sergeant Bennett?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see where you're going.
You work for the Sheriff's Department here?
Yes, sir.
Why are you violating my constitutional rights, Sergeant Bennett?
I'm just asking you to leave, sir.
I have a right to access this building. This is a public building, sir.
I'm not giving you a lawful order to leave because you are making everybody uneasy and you can't allow...
Uneasy by recording?
Yep. Keep going.
It's a First Amendment protected activity, sir.
Oh, Sean, make sure you tell that officer that he's not the feelings police and that he took an oath. That's right, an oath to protect the Constitution. You're going to need a safe space later, aren't you, Sean? You're going to need your stuffed teddy bear too, sweetheart.
Keep on.
It's a First Amendment protected activity, so you're making a big mistake here. You're opening up your county to a federal civil rights lawsuit.
Where are you from?
That doesn't matter, sir.
Well, you asked me about my questions and I can...
The United States Constitution.
You had to come up...
The United States Constitution
Hold on,
doesn't end in West Virginia, sir.
No, you're going about this all stupid. You're asking me for my name and my number, my unit number, everything. Well, what's yours? What's your name?
My
Where
name
you
is
from?
Sean, sir.
Where are you from?
Where are you from? Where do you live?
Like Greenbrier County. Where do you think? I'm my deputy in Greenbrier County. Where do you live?
Gotcha.
Where do you live?
So you're kicking me out of a public building, aren't you, Sergeant?
Where do you live?
Back up, please. Back up.
I'm not touching you.
Back up.
It's public space, remember?
Back up.
Public space.
I like this deputy. He's not taking any lip from Sean today. Oh, what's your name? Where are you from? Oh, I'm not going to back up. This is public space. We need more officials like this to give pushback and not be bullied by these frauditors. Oh, it's a public area, sir. It's a public area. So is the park, man. Why don't you go out to the park and film? Oh, then you might be considered a diddler.
Back up.
Public space.
Get out of my face. I'm
Public
walking.
space.
Get out of my face.
Public space. Keep walking.
Think you're real tough, don't you?
Go that way.
You're going to regret this.
Okay.
You're going to regret it.
It's all good.
I promise you that.
This way, please, sir.
You just violated my constitutional rights.
How?
I have freedom of press. I'm a journalist. I have a right to access this building.
Now I ask you, good people, does this photo look like a journalist to you? Well, maybe, maybe not, but I hardly think so.
Arnett is the security.
Actually, you know what? I need to see your ID right now, please.
For what?
I'm investigating the incident.
What incident? What's the
They
crime?
called because
What's
you
your
just
reasonable, articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime, sir?
Suspicious person inside the courthouse making everybody uneasy.
That's not a crime.
Give me your license.
That's not a
right
crime,
now.
sir. Can I
License
speak to your
right now.
supervisor, please?
License. You just talked to him. He was a sheriff. License, please.
Go get the sheriff, sir.
No, license.
I didn't commit a crime, sir. You just said I
License.
didn't commit a crime.
License.
What crime have I committed?
I don't know, Sean. West Virginia's a long way from home. You don't want to mess around with those good old boys down there in the hills, do you? Or maybe he does. He's spitting out those big words like RAS. Those are big words, Sean.
For one, you're making everybody uneasy.
That's not a crime,
I
sir.
didn't say it's a crime. I said it's an incident. I'm investigating an incident.
But you need reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime to demand ID from me, sir.
No. If I get caught on anything,
Don't put your hands through your pockets.
if I get caught on
Sir,
anything,
my hand is not in my pocket.
I said
Please
near your
calm down.
pockets.
Please calm down.
Listen.
I went into a courthouse. I don't have any weapons on me.
listen.
That's a good, real investigative work you're doing there.
When anybody
I just was in a courthouse.
calls for cops, that requires an investigation. And
Sir,
part of my
he's trying to
job-
demand ID from me. Please, Sheriff, let him know. He's trying to demand ID from me or he's going to arrest me.
You're out of the courthouse now, so.
Yeah, so go back to work. Do what you need to do. You're not getting my ID.
At this point, I would consider myself lucky that I got out of there without being arrested. But not Sean. He still wants to run his smart mouth. You're not getting my ID. See what happens to Sean sometimes when he says that? He winds up in shiny bracelets. Yeah, Sean, man, you're packing on them pounds lately, bro. Life must be good.
If you come back in again.
You're not getting my ID. Yeah, for trespassing, correct? You're trespassing me from the building?
No, you just need to identify yourself.
So I can't enter in the courthouse without identifying myself? Is that what you're saying?
Now, that's correct.
No one else does it. Why do I have to do it?
You are refusing to. You're the one videoing.
Because it's a First Amendment protected activity. Sheriff, you are going to regret this, Sheriff. You are making a big mistake. And you were never going to get my ID. None of you were.
Sean talks a good game, but let's listen in his own words as he explains about that federal lawsuit that was incoming. Roll that clip.
Well, after the recording of this video, I immediately contacted several civil rights attorneys in West Virginia, and none of them wanted to take this case even though they knew my constitutional rights had been violated. The statute of limitations has unfortunately run out because in West Virginia, it is only 1 year. Imagine only having a year to file a civil rights lawsuit when the government gets years to charge the people with crimes.
Well, there you have it, good people. He didn't get to file his federal lawsuit because he couldn't find an attorney that wanted to take the case. Yeah, it's not like New York, Sean. West Virginia's a whole different place. But I guess you don't know that. Maybe you keep going down there, you can spend some time behind bars with the good old boys. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, good people. Here's what I'm thinking. Since we're all here having so much fun, let's do a Dr. Dave double play and look at some other moron who just doesn't understand no trespassing. Hey, roll that clip. Today's video takes us to the post office where we find two different frauditors trespass from two different post offices. What could be better than that? Well, an arrest would be good, but we're going to have to settle for a trespass.
Time, place, and manner. How you doing? I like to buy a stamp.
What's that?
I like to buy a stamp.
Okay. I hope you're not taking video right
Oh, yes, I am.
You'll need to stop.
Your poster 7 on the wall says I can record in here.
Okay.
Also, the poster 7 is dated 2003, the one you have on the black diagram right there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yes, indeed. Poster 7. The most misunderstood and abused document at the post office. If somebody would just get a backbone and stand up to these people, life would be a lot easier. Of course, YouTube would have a lot less videos on it at the same time, which would be a good thing.
That's supposed to be 2018. This one over here, it says 1998. That's a long time ago.
Okay. You just want to buy one stamp?
Yeah. Okay. Are you not familiar with your rules and regulations posted on the wall?
I've been told there's not supposed to be video or photography taken in the postal facility.
Oh, that's misinformation.
I wish I could find one of these yahoos when I'm in the post office, because I'd take them right over to poster 7 and I'd make them read it word for word, and I'd explain it to them how they're not supposed to be taking pictures in there. But be that as it may, it's an easy target. Let's continue.
Who's your postmaster?
I'll have him come and talk to you.
Okay. You don't want to sell me the stamp?
I mean, I will. Just get them coming over.
Okay. Sir, what's your name?
I'm not going to tell you that.
Aren't you work for the public, right?
What's that?
You work for the public, right? It's
I
in
work
your
for the postal service.
right. So can I have your name so I know who I'm dealing with? Well, can you get your supervisor? I'll deal with your supervisor.
They're coming. They have to come from the adjoining building.
I think that's very unethical of you not to want to give your name as an employee of the United States Post Office.
Here's an idea, Frauditor. Why don't you give us your name? No, you want to stand there and wear a disguise. Sunglasses indoors, huh? With a hat on. Who wears hats indoors anyway? Yeah, that's a long-standing tradition for men to remove their hats indoors. Women, not so much, but men shouldn't wear hats indoors. That's because your mama didn't raise you right, boy.
Aren't you supposed to be forthcoming and courteous?
Jose.
Jose? Yeah. That wasn't so hard, no, was it, Jose?
Transactions, privacy laws. You're actually breaking the law right now. These are financial transactions.
The rules and regulations is right here on the table,
right,
and it's on the wall. It says that I have the right to record in here. Are you the postmaster? Are you the postmaster?
No, I am not.
Who are you?
You are violating law.
Who are you?
I'm a supervisor here.
What's your name?
My name is Byron.
Byron what?
This Frauditor's rude and demanding, isn't he? What's your name? What's your name? What's your last name? Byron what? Byron what? Man, why don't you get a job, Frauditor? Take all this energy that you have and put it into finding a job. It's really fairly easy. Just make a resume, post it online, get some interviews, and get a job.
Hey, what do you want to do with this?
Call your postmaster.
What's your intent?
Call your postmaster.
What do you want?
I don't have to explain anything to you.
Then
I have the right to record
you do,
my government.
but you do not have a right. You do not have
You're
a right.
a federal agent.
You do not have
I have the right to record
financial
government
transactions.
officials in the course of their duties.
You do not have a right to record financial
Then why do your
transactions.
rules say it? Why do your rules?
Financial transactions.
Listen, as long as I'm not doing nothing nefarious with that
That is
information,
illegal.
as long as I'm not doing nothing nefarious with that information, I'm fine, bro. And make sure that you don't erase that picture, because let me do a FOIA request with you.
Now, how do we know the lad's not doing nefarious things with that information? He might go into dark alleys at night. You know what happens in dark alleys. And now, to top it all off, he wants to FOIA request a picture of himself. Why, sonny boy, you look just as stupid on his phone as you do on yours. But let's continue at any rate.
He's a public servant.
Yeah, so he's publicly serving us all right now. And you are not.
I like to FOIA request that photo.
And we have witnesses that have you.
All of us are witnesses.
I like to FOIA request.
You just
I like to FOIA request that photo that you took of me. Look, bro. If you're interested, check this out. Rules and regulations on governing conduct on postal property. It says that I'm allowed to film in here. So he's highly misinformed. He doesn't have that right when he's in his government. Not when he's working for us. When he's on that public dime, bro, he can't take that picture. That's a public record.
If these yahoos would just take a few minutes and do some research, they'd find out that the post office is self-funded, meaning no tax dollars are used to pay the employees. So what the hell are they doing in there babbling all the time? Well, they need to make money, because mama's going to kick them out if they don't pay the rent.
Excuse me? How you doing today? What's this lady's name right here? Say it again. Well, what's your name? I'm trying to find out who's your postmaster. Yes. Who's your postmaster? I'm trying to get some public information right now.
Okay, can you move so I can?
Yeah, I'm asking you for help.
You.
So you're gonna deny me public service?
If you're gonna video me, I'm not gonna answer.
Of course I'm gonna video you. Your poster 7's right here on the table and on the wall. It says I can video
What
you.
are you trying to? What's your aim?
Who's you?
I'm Sam.
Who's Sam?
I'm the supervisor here.
You're the supervisor? Are you the postmaster?
No.
Can you get your postmaster for me?
No.
Okay.
I don't need to.
Well, I don't need to speak to you, Sam.
Why don't you need to speak to me?
You're nobody. Are you an authoritative figure?
I supervise here. Can I ask what you're doing? Like, what's your aim?
You're a federal agent, right?
You're aiming that toward one of our customers?
Okay.
Well, I do apologize, Mr. Supervisor, but it's apparent to me that the lad can't get a real job, so he watched some YouTube videos and figured out he could make a quick buck on YouTube. Only thing is, he's only uploaded 4 videos, and the last one was 2 years ago, so I don't think he's doing so well.
He's working on stuff right now.
Is that against the law?
Yeah, actually it is.
How?
It's a Bank Secrecy Act.
It's a Bank Secrecy Act? Bank?
Bank Secrecy
Right,
Act.
because this is the
You
bank.
can't have a... Huh?
Right, because this is the bank.
Well, we do
Right. You sell
monetary
stamps.
things.
Right.
And you could get video of his card.
And then unless I do anything nefarious with it, then I'm breaking the law, right?
No, you can't even record.
Okay,
we
so
can't have you up here.
So can you?
You can film anywhere
So
else.
really?
Here?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so
But
what
you
about?
can't film up here?
So are
to
you
get
familiar
customer
with
information.
Plainview Doctrine? You're smart, Sam.
Yeah, actually, I'm really
So
familiar with
so
that.
you're
What's your
familiar
name, by
with
the way?
that. You're familiar
What's
with
your
that.
name with that?
I didn't give it.
Yeah, I know. What is your
So
name?
so if you're familiar with
What's
that,
your
why
name?
are you hassling
What's
me?
your name? I'm about to get there.
You just said that I'm free to record in here, so you're going to
can
call the
record
police?
over in here.
You don't like the conversation?
I think we
Go
can
ahead.
call the cops.
Make sure that you call the DHS office.
The Plainview Doctrine, also known as Clearview Doctrine, applies to police. So in other words, if the police do a traffic stop on you and they come up to your car window and they see a big old bag of wacky tobacco and a couple of firearms on the front seat, That's known as plain view, and they can take action on it. It doesn't apply to civilians.
You've been filming all this whole time.
Is it illegal?
Yes, it is. It's a
But you
big
just said
secrecy
that you're
act.
familiar with Plainview Doctrine.
You don't even
So
know
can
what
you
you're talking
trespass?
about.
You can trespass my eyes?
Just yeah, we just
Yeah,
might.
you can trespass my eyes. So whatever my eyes can see, I can film, right? Right?
You cannot film.
Right? This is an extension of my body. Right?
No, it's not.
It's not?
We're not there yet.
So if you took it from me, would that be assault?
I'm not touching you.
Right.
I just don't understand.
You're just trying to egg me on.
Am I back there? Am I back there filming?
You're video, right?
Am I back there
That's
filming?
recording right now, and you're able to see.
So can I
everything that
see it?
goes on
Can
right
I
here.
see it?
Huh?
Can I see it?
You can see it later.
I can see back here, right?
Yeah.
So what's
And
the
you're
big?
recording.
So is the onus on me to create privacy, or is that on you?
I think it's up to you to look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself what is
Ma'am,
the point of this
please be
situation?
quiet.
Now this idiot's going to go back and forth with the supervisor and a couple of the customers for several more minutes. I can't listen to any more of it. I'm going to have to speed it up. Let's get to the point where the police show up. Yes, indeed. Roll that clip.
What is your name, sir? I'm Officer Kawasaki, please.
Rules and regulations right here on the wall. It says that I can record in here. Also, this is the manager right here. His name is Sam. He said that I can record in here too.
But they want you trespassed, okay?
Sam said that I can record in here. That's the manager.
Okay, so what's your name?
I didn't give it.
I'm asking.
Okay. Are you the supervisor?
My name is Officer Kawasaki. I'm with Eugene.
Okay. Let me get a supervisor out here. Thank you.
Is your name General?
No.
No.
Let me get a supervisor out here.
We're calling the supervisor right now.
If you want to take a look, so you don't, because you guys are federal officers, right?
We're city police officers.
Oh, so you guys don't even have jurisdiction in
The
here.
reason we're here is because you're trespassing at the post office.
Right, but you can't tell me that, right?
Now, Sonny Boy is going to try to educate the officers for the next 15 minutes, but it's not going to work out so well, Sonny Boy.
No, they've asked you to leave.
Yeah, Sam said that I can record in here. Sam said I can record all over here. Go ask him. Sam, did you say I can record in here? So what are you guys doing here?
They just told us you're not allowed to be here anymore.
Okay, you can't tell me
They
that.
told us that, and we can enforce
You
it.
can't
We
enforce nothing on federal grounds.
We can if
You don't have no jurisdiction in here. You don't have no jurisdiction in here. So unless you want to open yourself up to a litigation lawsuit, bro, go
If
ahead.
they want you to
What's your name and badge number?
Arbor-Dash 1162.
What's your name and badge number?
Williams 1123.
What's your name and badge number?
Kawasaki 1179. What's your name?
Appreciate you.
Imagine that. Another federal lawsuit. Oh, wait till he finds out there's a filing fee of $405. Then he'll have to ask his mommy for an advance on his allowance, and she's not going to give it to him.
So right here, if you guys want to come over here and educate yourselves before y'all get yourselves in the world of trouble, it says right here that photography for news purposes is allowed in here. Now I spoke to the manager right here. He also conveyed to me that I'm allowed to film in here. He just don't want me up there at the counter.
The reason we're here has nothing to do with you filming. It's because they've asked you to leave, and you're refusing to.
Well, Sam said I didn't have to leave.
Please don't inch closer to me. You're trespassing.
Well, then you need to go because you don't have jurisdiction in here, bro. I asked you to get the supervisor so he could let y'all know that you don't have jurisdiction in here.
On the way right now.
Okay.
What questions do you have?
I don't have any questions for you. You're a tyrant.
Every time a frauditor calls someone a tyrant, I just shudder because I wonder if they went to school and learned any world history at all. Apparently not. They have no idea what a tyrant is. These guys on the screen are tyrants. Oh, yes, indeed.
You guys did take an oath to uphold this, though, right? Right? Filming in public? Thank you. If they doing something wrong, you'll correct it, right? Because you're all about the law. It seemed like. That's cool. I just don't want them playing good cop, bad cop. That's not okay. You know, because once y'all start infringing on me, y'all coming at me like I did something wrong. Did I do anything wrong?
Yeah, there's a whole list of things.
Like what?
So they've asked you to leave, and you haven't.
Right, this is a public place.
Okay, so do you want me to answer your questions, or do you want to talk over me?
We're having a dialogue. Or unless you're ready to have a monologue, I don't want to talk to you.
No,
Am I going to be able to? So can I converse with you?
Yes, when I'm done talking.
Right. So are we having a consensual conversation?
We can totally have a consensual conversation, but if you want me to answer your questions, they'll finish.
Okay. So I'm not being detained, right?
You are being detained.
For what crime?
Trespassing.
Trespassing is a tort that leads to a crime. So what crime did I commit?
Well, Sonny boy, the real crime was committed years ago when your mama laid down with some man and was impregnated. That's the real crime here, Sonny boy.
Criminal trespass 2.
What's criminal trespass 2?
You're on property that you shouldn't be, and you've been asked to leave.
But that says that I can be on property.
The manager of this place just told you you can't be.
That says that I can be on property.
Okay, he just told you you can't. The guy who runs this place just told you you can't be.
But I can be on property. The rules and regulations right there. I'm not even breaking the law.
Okay, so at this point, we're going to wait till I supervise you. This is just going to go around.
Okay, but you're not trying to conspire nothing, right?
You want to speak with the supervisor? We'll get the supervisor here. But I'm not going to go in this roundabout argument.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's totally fine, bro. I'm not doing nothing nefarious or anything like that. I'm just sitting here exercising my rights, you know, and hopefully I can do that unmolested. I'm not doing nothing nefarious, you know. I'm just having a good day. But what would be your reason for detaining me?
You're trespassing.
Trespassing on public property.
Yes, the owner or the manager of this place has asked you to leave.
Right, he's funded by tax dollars. He didn't ask me to leave. He said that I can record over here.
You picked the wrong post office today, Sonny boy, and you're wrong on all counts. They did ask you to leave, and it's not funded by tax dollars. And Poster 7 doesn't give you carte blanche to do anything. Go home and clean the basement.
No, he did not. I can play it back for you. I have it all on camera. Is your body cameras on? Sir, is your body camera on? Sam, is this your supervisor?
No.
Sir, are you the supervisor?
So they've asked you to leave though? Okay, but I'm not going to let you interact with them.
Oh, I'm talking to the guy. Hey, please don't touch me.
You're not allowed.
Why are you pushing me?
Because you're not allowed over here. I won't touch you again as long as you stay over here. I'm not going to let you over here.
So y'all seen that? He just put his hands on me.
You just explained.
Yeah, I was trying to ask the guy a question.
Over here. You're not going to interact with them right now. Right now you're detained for trespassing.
You guys about to beat me up right now?
No, that's not our goal.
So what's your goal?
Our goal was initially to get you to leave, but it sounds like you're not willing to do
Did I break a law? I have to break a law, right?
Yes, you're breaking the law right now.
Which law did I break?
Well, good people, the video ends rather abruptly there, and we don't get to see him ushered out, but I can guarantee you that once the people at the post office want you trespassed, you are trespassed. I don't care if it's a public building or not. Yeah, old Sonny boy. He's only got 4 videos up on his website, and a couple of them are from 2 years ago. He's only got 2 recent videos, so I don't know. Maybe he learned a lesson, maybe not. Yeah, but we didn't see this police officer touch you. Did you see that, guys? He touched me. No, we didn't see that, Sonny boy, but yeah, the poor post office, they really get the brunt of all these frauditors, don't they? Well, not to worry, good people. If you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, this is the place for you. Please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, Sonny boy. I hope you have a real job by now. You know, you can always get a job at the post office, Sonny boy. Cheers to that.
JBTP, Jackboot Thug Pig.
Stop.
You're touching him.
Stop.
You're touching him.
You've already been warned for trespassing.
Wait, listen. Slow your roll. You work for me. Hiding from the camera. Cowards. Why don't you come over here and talk about the Constitution with me?
You are a loser. You're a loser. You're willing to lie. That's a demon right there, waiting to find a reason to arrest you, impound your car, take you to the dungeon.
I ain't fusing anything. All I know is I have not broken one law.
They take me to a tiny room, make me strip down naked, and then you know what they do? They make me turn around, spread my butt cheeks, and look up my butthole.
Listen, you asked me to listen, and I listened to you. Please listen.
Because you keep telling the same story over and over,
Because I have a right to explain what actually happened.
You, sir, you're a disgrace to this country. You should move to North Korea or to Russia.
So I'm asking you nicely right now to leave.
Okay. And you need to fix the air conditioner. And I had a spat with Dr. Dave, but he's using those other channels owners to fight his dirty work.
I'm outside, sir. I stepped outside.
That's it. We're done.
So just give me the complaint form.
I told you to stop recording, and you continue.
I stepped outside. I stepped outside. Don't touch my shit. I'll smack the shit out of you. Why are you touching my property? Why are you touching my property?
And you're Darren. You are a Nazi, sir.
This is what I do.
For what? For money?
I record. This is my job. My bad. It's my job.
I get that.
It's my job.
Last time.
It's my job. They took me down. I did nothing. I did nothing. I did nothing.
Did you ask me to take my picture? Huh? What's your deal, dude? Or whatever you are.
So what's your deal, dude? Why are you filming me?
Business, man.
What's your deal?
Mind your own business.
My own business?
You
just made it my business by filming my kids.
What are you, a tough guy, sweet nuts? You're interfering with my First Amendment.
You're under arrest for obstruction. You're under arrest. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? With arrest. Who are you?
Hi, I'm on Candy camera.
You are.
Yes, I am.
And you have to identify yourself. Failure to identify, you're in breach of the...
I'm Officer Hardy, ever please. Have a good day.
What's your name, badge number? Name and badge number.
Right here.
Is that what you're going to tell the judge? I've dismissed you. You've been dismissed 5 times.
Okay.
You've been dismissed.
Okay.
You've been sent back to work. You know how much video footage I have of you guys wasting taxpayers' money?
I'm not interested in talking to you. Have a nice day. Buddy, I'm going to ask you not to escalate things and just leave me alone here.
My purpose is to try to ruin people's lives. Send a bunch of negative people over to the channel.
Because I don't go back and forth with peons. Here's what I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on shutting down a couple Frauditor channels. No, I'm not trespassed from here. No, I'm not.
She asked you to leave. She wants you to leave.
For what reason?
She said you're causing a disturbance.
Okay, I just got assaulted, buddy. I just got assaulted, and you're going to do your job.
I'm on public property. I'm on public property. Have a nice day.
Now you have a nice day. Get the hell out of here.
Don't touch my shit, dude.
Yeah, you don't take pictures of me without asking.
Don't ever touch my shit.
Do not touch me. Who the hell do you think you are?
You need to move.
Interfering is a physical
You need to move. You don't know the statute.
Could you please call supervisor?
Wait, leave.
I'd appreciate that. Could you please call supervisor? I will leave under threat of arrest, sir.
Well, now you're under arrest for disorderly conduct, please.
And I'm like, bitch, I've asked you 3 times for the law.
There's intelligence bulletins going around about me and my wife. I'm not allowed to harass you guys anymore.
I'm telling you now, this is my house. So I was burglarized. Unless you can tell me what's all my stuff, you need to mind your business.
I have a right to film in public.
I don't know what he doing.
On the sidewalk.
Sir?
On the sidewalk.
Whoa! Don't touch me. What's wrong with you?
This is the sidewalk.
Don't touch me. Don't put your hands on me. What's your name and badge number?
I'm just taking a look. I'm just taking a look. Why are you... I'm not touching you, dude. I'm just taking a look.
You're going on YouTube. I have a big channel. Dude.
You need to leave. You are making me uncomfortable.
If I'm under arrest, then you are required to give me my Miranda rights.
That says employees only. Follow it. Now, Craig, can you not read?
The clerk's office is employees only.
Uber says you have to accommodate. Uber says you have to get knocked out.
You lost your job, bitch.
Because of all the backstabbers to like Delete Law, James Freeman, Lackluster, and all the people that made tons of money off of my videos.
No, because there's no expectation of privacy in public. That's the thing.
That's some shows. Are you going to identify or am I going to put paper on you? You going to identify or am I going to put paper on you?
They don't want you here anymore. They're here to leave for me. But they want you to leave. So let's step out of the building, okay?
Are you going to arrest me if I don't?
Yes, sir. I will arrest you.
That's all I needed.
Leave my building.
Will you arrest me if I don't?
Get the cell phone out of my building.
All right. I'll leave under duress.
I retire as an auditor, so I'm officially done.